Hello and welcome to the Halloween special of Theater House Profiles, in which we talk about not theater houses, but ghosts.
We've all heard a good ghost story at some point in our lives, and chances are, if you're a theater nerd, you've definitely heard a story or two involving theater ghosts, whether it be a ghost haunting a local theater or a famous ghost lurking on Broadway, which is what we're going to be talking about today.
I already spoke about Olive Thomas when I documented the New Amsterdam Theater, but here are some more Broadway ghost stories for you to enjoy this Hallows Eve.
The first of the haunted Broadway theaters we're going to be talking about is the Belasco. After the Belasco's commissioner and namesake, David Belasco, died in 1931, strange things started happening at the theater almost immediately. He's known for freely wandering the halls and watching rehearsals. During said rehearsals, when actors stepped out on the stage unaware of his presence, would see a lone, dark figure sitting in the balcony. Belasco is also known for having a voice as well. After said rehearsals, he would walk right up to actors, shake their hands, and compliment and congratulate them on their performances. Crew members are also known to shout right before leaving the theater at the end of each night, "Good night, Mr. Belasco," just to appease him. A bar manager who worked at the Belasco also reported feeling a sudden chill that came and went really quickly while he was working late one night, according to what he wrote at NewYorkTour1.com. On top of all this, he's also known for having an alive, not-so-ghostly appearance, as in no wispy mist, no spiritual glow, no transparency. He just appears like he did when he was alive. Veteran actors always look forward to an encounter with him because these sightings were seen as good omens. However, current house manager Stephanie Wallace has said that since the 2010 renovation, he's been scarce and calm. In addition to David, we also have a woman haunting the theater dubbed the Blue Lady, due to her icy blue misty appearance. She's usually seen on the stairways or in dressing rooms. She's also known for throwing loud parties in Belasco's now abandoned apartment in the theater building, but when theater workers went to investigate, they would find the apartment empty, dusty as it always was, and undisturbed. Then comes the Richard Rogers Theater. While In the Heights was still running, Luis Salgado reported seeing the ghost of a small child just off stage during a show. In 2010, Blanca Camacho reported reappearing smudges of red lipstick that always return even after getting cleaned up. Stalls in the bathroom open by themselves, and sounds are heard in the dressing rooms while things will just random and suddenly fall off shelves in one of them. So much weird happenings were going on, one of the doormen even grabbed himself a baseball bat just in case. Now, we have the case of the redheads. In Box B at 2 a.m, a male member of the cast reported to see her, while a female member of the cast saw him in mezzanine row H. Now, we'll look at the Imperials Hauntings. This theater is believed to be haunted by the ghost of the legendary Ethel Merman, but as of recently, she's nowhere to be seen. Instead, we have Fred. During the run of Billy Elliot, young girls reporting that their dressing room was haunted by something or someone that would open and close doors at will, and they dubbed whatever it was, Fred. Another girl named Kara Oates said that she saw a bathroom door open and close by itself while she did her homework there. Next up, we have the Lyceum. This theater is known for being the haunting spot of the legendary Bob Fosse. During the run of The Visit fairly recently, crew members said that they heard unusual noises and smelt cigarette smoke coming from the balcony, and they assumed and claimed it was Fosse. Also, the Friday of the final weekend of the run of the Scottsboro Boys, Coleman Domingo reported things were happening backstage and onstage with the lights and the computer equipment. We definitely felt we were in the presence of some ghosts. Finally, we have the recently closed Palace Theater, which is said to be the most haunted theater on Broadway. Legend says the acrobat Louis Bossalina fell to his death during a tightrope walk without a net during the 1950s. However, others will say that he survived the fall but with serious injuries. Either way, his ghost is said to haunt the palace. People have seen him swinging from the rafters while the theater is empty, and he's also known for letting out a shriek of terror before reenacting the deadly act. According to legend, seeing him is a bad omen, and it's said that you die in a year when you see him. In 2011, during Annie's run, Ryan Van Den Boom reported that while he was alone in his dressing room, he heard someone call, "Judy!" Judy Garland was known as the palace's most famous performer back in the day, so it's assumed that the voice was calling her, but who was calling her and why, we may never know. Speaking of Judy, her presence is palpable near a door that the palace had constructed at the back of the house just for her. Will we see these ghosts again 4 years from now after the renovations? Who knows?
And with that, we are out of time. Until next time, guys, and happy Halloween.